Whoops, wrong thing. Hello there, people. Popler here. And how are you all doing today? I myself feel doing fine. So today we're playing some more CSI Dark Motives. And the name of the game is God knows. Today I just bought the damn Quantum Dream project collection, which includes like Fahrenheit, Indigo Prophecy, Quantum Dream, yeah, that's called Quantum Dream. I gotta remember the damn name. Yeah, the Beyond Two Souls, Heavy Rain, Detroit Become Human. No, it's Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and Detroit Become Human in that order. Weirdly enough, Detroit Become Human, I didn't notice that. But today we're playing some CSI. Am I now? I'm not gonna put anything on my C drive on my XP computer. Yeah, I got the entire bundle for 30 quid. I haven't played any of these games before, but so it'll be a good ride. We'll be doing this after we play Mario Kart 8, so you know, it is what it is. Damn thing. Won't let. I don't even know which one's which. sometimes. It's all over the place. Anyways, load a game. So today we're playing The Prince and Pauper. I forget this is the first time I have to wait for it to load. I don't even know if the other games have to watch to load, but hopefully not. Maybe it's just this game.
It's lively at the morgue tonight. Doc Robbins has the body of a homeless man, which unfortunately is a routine occurrence. But this Vic has some interesting anomalies. Brass can get you the address of where the body was found.
Okay.
But first start with our best evidence, the body itself.
Hey,
Alright.
I'm Warwick Brown.
Hello, Warwick.
We can use another good CSI. Catherine says you don't miss much. How about this time you don't miss anything? So let's go see the doc and find out what put this homeless corpse on the coroner's radar.
Alright. Wait, what? Good. Alan.
Warwick and the newbie. Welcome to the morgue. Very helpful destination, unless it's your last. And I hope you aren't squeamish, because the body of evidence on any murder case starts with the body as evidence. I'm Dr. Albert Robbins, but we're going to be friends, so Doc or Al is fine. I'm here to answer your questions, uncover little pieces of truth that will add up to a bigger truth. How our Vic died, what the murder weapon was, possibly the deceased's identity. I deal with the kind of trace evidence that doesn't make itself obvious at the crime scene.
So what's the story here, Doc? Grissom said you found something that didn't quite add up on a homeless guy.
First glance, we've got a male, mid-30s, apparent alcohol poisoning fatality. Of course, we have bleeding out of the mouth consistent with this kind of death. And the expected filthy, ragged, and ill-fitting clothing. Not exactly the top story in the 11 o'clock news, right?
Yeah.
But consider the stomach contents, traces of white French truffles, which go around $150 an ounce. Plus, we have a blood alcohol reading of 0.50. High, you say? Too high. The hardest core drinker would typically pass out long before hitting that mark.
Damn.
Well, that's a start. I've prepped a DNA sample for the computer as a matter of procedure.
Alright. Alright. Let's ask him questions.
Normally pretty straightforward, but not in this case. The entire body should be rigid from rigor mortis. That's muscle losing its adenosine triphosphate and hardening. But the stiffness was inconsistent, absent in several joints, indicating that the Vic was moved. And without knowing the environmental conditions at the real site of the death, determining time of death becomes quite difficult. Wakeman Vodka. Pretty high-class brand for a homeless guy, don't you think?
What I'm curious is, what does a rich guy have against a homeless man? I mean, I don't even know what.
Sure, but here's another surprise for you. I found indications our fragrant vagrant may have been dressed posthumously. You'll also note that we have an oddly well-groomed corpse beneath the rags. Well-groomed, but you've still got the malnutrition and poorly healed wounds, consistent with the life on the streets. Some post-mortem bruising on the face, too. He had a heart transplant, probably as an adolescent. So this is not a man who always lived his life on the streets. No evidence of any anti-rejection drugs in his system, though off his meds, he may have been living on borrowed time anyway.
Okay.
No fatty deposits on the liver, smooth tissue, nutmeg color too. Street person or not, this was no heavy drinker.
Yeah, surprisingly. I saw that. Sorry, I just thought I saw something. There's arms, his head. Oh. That was a nipple. No.
Impression and tan line on his finger suggests he'd worn a ring for some time, months at least.
Oh, he's a married man. Sugar mummy or something.
Bruises indicate he may have been forcefully held down, not a post-mortem injury.
Yep. Now what? Where else? What's our files? Well, got any evidence here? Alright, we got anything else to look at? So looked at his arm, looked at his shoulder, looked at his chest, looked at his stomach. What else could we be looking at here, guys? Chat, what should we else be looking at here? Or should we go to Greg or Jim? I'd say let's go to Jim first.
Yeah? What do you need, guys? Hey, you're gonna love this.
Alright.
How about a condemned building that was once an insane asylum near the edge of town?
Shit,
Real eyesore. Drives us crazy. All the disturbance reports we get, kids causing trouble out there. I'll secure it for you.
Cool.
Well, Vegas isn't short on gourmet dining, but still, those morsels are rare. I'll run a check on restaurants listing their specials online.
Alright, you do that?
Only one hit for the past few days.
Huh.
Le Figaro restaurant, right downtown.
The Figaro restaurant. Got that noted. I'll go to Greg first.
Yes?
Well. We got some evidence for you. The DNA.
That DNA's been amplified and graphed. It's in the computer.
Cool. Oh no, that's fingerprints. There we go, DNA. No. First line doesn't line up. There's that one. That one... Not so much. This one... No. This one...
I don't know. Not sure any of these are similar enough.
Oh, I see it. See a resemblance.
Not quite a match. Make sure you look very closely for subtle details between them.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Interpreting evidence isn't guesswork, you know.
Alright, let's go to the asylum. Police line, do not cross. So our little bum man is
This pad's perfect for nightmares. Musty and damp.
Yeah. We should bring an Aztec horn with them.
Vic's blood. This is where the EMTs picked up the body. It's pretty common to have bleeding from the mouth in an alcohol poisoning. No need to sample it.
Oh well.
That's not right for this.
Not here then.
There's nothing special there.
Huh. Yeah, it's just a puddle.
You catch that pungent smell? Alcohol, maybe?
Yeah. Sounded I'm playing a game. Like
Hey, we got some muddy footprints here.
How can we mold it? Collection.
We can't use that here. Try using a similar tool. There's a better card in the deck for that.
Oh.
Ward Brown's first rule. It all comes down to shoe prints.
Yep. Lifts and preserves trace materials of old deposits. Keep that in mind. Gotta make sure we find everything in here. So, around back here. check there. Alright, guys. I guess there's nothing here.
This is kind of out of place, you think? Not as dusty as everything else. The blood, the wheelchair. Our Vic was wheeled over here and dumped.
Oh.
Damn, that's cold.
Me too. It is actually pretty cold. I wish we could just pick it up.
Seat back looks really weathered.
Huh.
That's not right for this.
What are we looking at? Dust particles, is this?
We can't use that here.
Oh well.
Well, this little number rolled a long way.
Oh, not done here. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Can we look at anything else here? Maybe... Oh well. Shall we take the evidence back to Greg?
What's up?
Let's take the evidence back to him. We'll look at the sample here.
Mostly water, but also alcohol. Vodka.
Alright.
Distinctive formulation, so we've got a brand. Leroy Banks Premium.
I've seen that stuff. $6 a bottle. Definitely for the budget conscious.
But didn't Al say something about it being also expensive vodka?
Walk over to the computer and you'll find that shoe print scanned in.
Alright, it's shoe print. Not quite there.
Don't quite have a match there. Check the little details when you're doing the comparison.
Yeah,
Then, when you're sure, ask me for confirmation.
Check top and bottom. Not almost. Bottom looks similar.
Looks like you got a match. Pretty consistent with the size 11. Though prints from mud can be misleading.
Oh, nice. All the items. Is that everything? I saw we got the... Oh fuck, we left it there, didn't we? The fucking... Let's grab the damn thing, what's about it? Can we not grab it? Fuck it, we'll go to Jim.
What's up?
Actually, go to the Figueroa first.
We're with the crime lab and we need to speak with the manager.
I'm the manager and owner, Marcus Vanderhelen. Is there a problem?
There's no problem. We just have some questions. Background on an investigation.
Always a pleasure to be of service to law enforcement.
Cool. Let's ask a few questions.
Oh my, numerous people. It's a house specialty. Not always on the menu, you understand. But patrons flock here for it, when it's available. You'll have to be much more specific.
Okay.
Would you mind keeping your voice down, officer? It's a terrible problem that I frankly can't seem to do anything about. I've called you people dozens of times, and while I know you can't be everywhere at once, these tramps, bums, this human refuse, they frequent my alley in the dumpsters like a buffet line. This kind of thing, you understand, makes my patrons most uncomfortable. I'd rid the world of that filthy rabble if I could, much less my alley.
You don't want to say that if you want to be...
These lowlifes are always lurking about back there, and as you might imagine, my relationship with any one of them is limited to chasing them the hell away. I wouldn't know one from the other. Interchangeable riffraff. We have an exclusive clientele, and as much as I would like to be of help, I must protect their privacy. No, I cannot do that.
That's all we need right now.
Need something? Hey, lots of people wear shoes, criminals and otherwise. You'll need more than a shoe print to narrow the field. Well, we know it's from Grace Memorial Hospital in Seattle, but we could use something more distinguishing. Hard to get a history on it otherwise. Just not enough yet. Keep at him about these homeless guys hanging out in his alley.
Alright. Let me go back there.
Well, it may be a fine restaurant, but this is one rank alley. It's got to be a better place for a guy down on his luck to find a meal.
Evidence.
Truffle special, grilled eggplant pasta.
Oh. How convenient.
Truffle special and an asparagus omelet.
How convenient.
Truffle special with a baked Alaska dessert.
How convenient. Any more of these?
Leftovers. Someone hungry enough might find this worth eating.
Anything else I should be aware of? God. Hell. Fucking. Sandals, can you show me the truffle?
Garden variety restaurant receipt. Truffle special on it. Otherwise, not that special. Nothing new to report on that.
What about the meat, though?
Table scraps, but high-end ones. Kind you say you're bringing home to Poochie and then microwave for yourself.
Oh. Well, I can't really. You ever do anything about it, Jimmy boy?
What's up? Not yet. Maybe try finding more evidence linking the suspect to the crime scene.
Alright, we better go more digging.
Might be able to help you, but it'll count against you in your evaluation. There must be something on the wheelchair that we're missing. Make sure you've processed it completely for evidence.
Alright, let's go back to the wheelchair then. What about the wheels? The studs? Bro, there must be something on this. Blood. What is that? Is that a crack or a... Ooh.
You're close. Something similar.
Oh, this.
Yeah, in this town it's better to be lucky than smart. And we just got lucky. A fly must have dropped her eggs on the Vic's blood. We're getting closer to the time of death.
Yes?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Items first.
That's ready for image enhancement microscopy.
take it to the microscope. Yeah.
Time of death? 28 hours prior, give or take a few hours. Yesterday, around dinner time.
Someone is a bit...
The asylum is a haven for a lot of people. Criminals, homeless, runaways. So we'll need to be thorough. There's got to be other evidence in that room to help us narrow it down.
Alright. About the writing on the wall. Oh.
Looks like fresh paint over here.
Someone who... You sure his paint is red? Could be blood.
Hey.
Oh, you know.
The paint, which I put through a thin layer chromatographic analysis, separating the organic compounds, is consistent with canned spray paint.
Alright.
A few different graffiti crews like to get creative with this stuff.
Okay. Look on the... The writing on the... Oh, what we have here? Alright. So let's go back to the Sanders if.
What's up?
We got some... That's better.
I've done everything I can think of with that.
Damn.
Yeah? What do you need, guys? The graffiti plus those tough tread bruiser prints? Yeah, I know those graffiti punks. Try the bloody core. You should go check their hangout.
Cool.
Wow, and I thought Sanders' crib was a mess. Blank. Could be useful anyway.
Should we check it for some evidence? First off. Same spray paint used on the... What can we look for here?
It's a bad habit, but good evidence.
Yeah, can't have a cig in your mouth without saying you're about to. Is that the part of the Union Jack? Oh shit. Alright, I feel like we don't have enough. Alright, let's go back to Greg.
Hey.
Alright,
And we have a match. Same exact paint batch as that stuff swabbed at the Laughing Academy. Tiny traces of mitochondrial DNA. I was able to amplify it enough for a profile, waiting for you in the computer.
Cool. Hold on. No, it doesn't look similar, but...
Devil's in the details, they say, and these don't make it a match. You should make sure you've got a match before you ask me for confirmation.
Well, we can't really determine it. Check some more places out. Oh, looks like the dumpsters, yeah. Must be something I'm missing. Oh. Yeah, everything in there. Go back to the asylum then. Oh. But no. What are we missing? I can't see shit. Oh, can we use... I can't use anything on here. There is... I don't see anything. Must be something we're missing here.
Yes.
But we can link the, Oh.
Can't think of much more to tell you about that. Nothing new to report on that.
God, you're such a...
The spray can you collected might have been used recently. You should check it for trace evidence.
Trace evidence. Okay. Oh shit, we found a fingerprint. Huh.
Damn, it's just a partial.
Oh, partial. One of these damn things, I can't see shit. But we can see those wires. Do we have any other fingerprints? Let's go back to Greg then.
What's up?
Oh no. I'll scan that into the computer.
I've done everything I can think of with that.
What? Scan it into the computer? Huh.
Can't think of much more to tell you about that.
Yeah, scan into the fuck. Or is it just... Alright, looks like we've got to find some more evidence. Somewhere around. There's nothing around here though. Alright.
Not much, considering it's only a partial. But if we can find a print that's more complete, maybe we can combine it into a single print worth searching for on the computer.
Alright. Go back to the item. Huh. Yeah, no way.
There must be something on the wheelchair that we're missing. Make sure you've processed it completely for evidence.
Alright, what about the other things, suspects?
We should take a closer look at the things we've collected from his dumpster. Maybe there's some trace evidence we're overlooking. Powdery substance. Nothing for us there. Nothing here.
Well, collection.
Something else. Similar. Try using a similar tool. You're close. Something similar.
Yes?
Guess what we found?
Diphacinone, a highly
Rat
toxic
poison, baby.
rodenticide. Rat poison. But somebody sprinkled it on, wasn't mixed in.
You mean someone's out to get homeless people?
Nice, huh? The rat here is the one sprinkling on poison like it's seasoning. Warwick, these are human beings, people in trouble, and some restaurant owner is going to just get rid of them like they're an infestation? Because they're bad for business?
I hear you. This guy's starting to really rub me the wrong way.
Alright.
Need something? A stronger link between the suspect and the crime scene might get you closer to that warrant.
That fucking rat poison on the damn meat was good enough evidence that this cunt is a... Oh wait. Could it be someone else though? Fucking hell. Well, what about other things?
What's up?
Well, not you. I need to go back to the... I can quickly take a look at the... but... Yeah, they got two here. This ain't a... Alright, nothing here. What could we be looking for here, though? It's just a damn thing. We could, though, look at one good piece of the meat. That was a good idea, just using... canal, though. That one's clean too. Paper and crack. The baked Alaska. I don't know. Oh. Yeah.
Let's talk to him and search his alley. Something might come up.
Yeah, we checked his alley enough. Oh wait, no we haven't.
Torn cloth. Someone must have got snagged hopping the fence.
There you go.
What's up? Denim fabric. Found blood on it. I've thermocycled it and dropped the chromosome map into the computer.
Don't quite have a match there. Check the little details when you're doing the comparison. Then, when you're sure, ask me for confirmation.
No, that's the wrong guy. It's like cloth DNA. Someone's right. No, is that one? That one, no. Oh.
I don't know. Not sure any of these are similar enough.
Yeah.
Not much, considering it's only a partial. But if we can find a print that's more complete, maybe we can combine it into a single print worth searching for on the computer.
Yeah, maybe you're missing something. Cloth. Maybe we're missing something from here. Kind of not, to be fair. Alright. Line by line. Go back to Val, we haven't talked to him about that.
Not that I could find. Fluid was lost from the victim, though. That could attract some blowflies anywhere the body has recently been. Diphacinone? Manufacturers are required by law to incorporate an indicator dye to help identify it in the organs and bloodstream if the pesticide has been ingested. I found no traces of that or the poison itself in the body. However, there are ways to mask traces of poison, and this victim certainly shares many of the same characteristics that you'd find with a poisoning death. You got it.
Okay, we can't really look at anything else.
Yeah? What do you need, guys?
Apparently the body. Could we check the hangout again? Suspect. Evidence. Let's look at the items though. Oh, blood. Oh, because we're not here. Why can't we just find it? At the damn location or something. Oh, shit, we found something. Oh. Huh. There's nothing. We could really do. Alright,
Let's talk to him and search his alley. Something might come up.
Alright. Check from the bottom, go to the top. We have tried everything.
Need something?
No. Let's try again, is he?
Vander Hellen's food was in the victim's stomach, and he's got a real thing about the riffraff in his alley. Okay, so we couldn't actually find poison in the victim's system, but still, he's got an axe to grind. Let's bring in Mr. Warmth.
Yes!
On occasion, as the manager, I from time to time take the garbage out. I'm not sure I'd say often. It's my property. Is taking security precautions a crime in this country now?
Yeah.
What control do I have over what happens behind my restaurant when I'm not present? If some scavenger ate something he shouldn't and met an unfortunate end accordingly, well, what fault is that of mine? I have my free will, and he has had his. All restaurants, even the finest, and ours is certainly one, have problems with vermin.
And you had your problems, right? With infestation? Namely homeless guys trying to find a crust of bread, scrap of meat. So you sprinkled rat poison all over your garbage like you were seasoning a stew. And our homeless victim came sniffing. And your generosity met his hunger and contributed to the man's death.
Look, even if I admitted to doing what you said, which, keep in mind, I haven't, there's no way I'd use enough poison to kill somebody. Just a light sprinkle here and there to keep the vermin away. That's all.
Well, you could bet we'll be in touch if any other homeless come in with as much as a stomach ache. Oh, and you're still on our suspect list.
Why not? I'm not guilty of a thing except trying to run a spick-and-span establishment. I have no objection. Glad to cooperate. I'm a respectable citizen, and you're wrong about me.
Okay. Oh, shall see.
Hey. Hey, I scanned that print into the computer for you. That DNA is scanned and in the computer already, amplified and graphed.
Devil's in the details, they say, and these don't make it a match. You should make sure you've got a match before you ask me for confirmation.
Damn. No, looks like he's an innocent guy. Alright.
There must be something on the wheelchair that we're missing. Make sure you've processed it completely for evidence.
What do you mean I processed it completely for evidence? Sorry, looked for everything. Well. Hold on. That could be a good idea. Check it for evidence. Yes. There we are.
Prints cut off at the break. Barely a partial.
What's up? Nothing new to report on that.
No, it's not his. No. I'm just looking at it this way. Well, what evidence have we not looked at that properly? Items. Go back to the asylum. Then check the lava. The damn maggot. I just realised a damn maggot. How am I going to find evidence off that? Check the ciggy. But not prints. What kind of evidence? A cigarette has papers. We could find something. Which is nothing. Nothing on this. Nothing on there. Brush it in. Check something here. No, because the cigarette butt is in the hangar area. We found it there. There we go. Now we can do something. Son of a bitch. Snagged cloth. Well, we found it
Not much, considering it's only a partial. But if we can find a print that's more complete, maybe we can combine it into a single print worth searching for on the computer.
Alright, there's nothing green. Oh, what if we grab the balls, though? The balls. We can't grab shit. Not even the damn thing! What is going on? I'm thinking. this is the only area we could go. God fucking damn it. What can we find there?
What's up?
Hey.
Oh, okay, I'm sure I found everything in this game. I'm gonna have to look again. Oh, not down there. We check this area. Yeah, there's nothing here. Oh, wow. Check the paint. We checked here. Great. I'm just looking through the damn thing. Yeah, it looks like we can't get anything off it. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, I want to check the body again.
You got it. If you don't tell Grissom, I'll share a guess with you. The nose test says that's your standard issue garden variety vomit. Involuntary contractions cause the stomach to spew its contents up the esophagus. Lots of ways that reflex can be triggered. From a finger down the throat, to flu, to feelings of guilt.
Yes? Not the most fun I've had today. That was vomit, thank you very much, delicately laced with asparagus and scrambled egg. Asparagus omelet, maybe? Traces of DNA from the lining of the digestive tract, faint but not something Greg Sanders is likely to miss, which I've amplified into full profile. Oh, and sometimes DNA traces like that in food could indicate a stomach ulcer.
Oh. Damn. Alright. What are we looking at though? There's nothing here. What the victim's DNA there?
Not quite a match.
Yeah.
Make sure you look very closely for subtle details between them. Interpreting evidence isn't guesswork, you know.
Yeah, I know. Trying to see. Check back in the hospital.
Disruption and the dust could be important. There's a better card in the deck for that.
Huh. So what are we looking at here, though? This is a...
Can't make out this number, but it's etched in the metal. Pretty superficial. Sometimes acid brings out more of the detail, but it might destroy the image altogether. Any ideas? We can't use that here. Great idea. Microcell makes a good negative mold.
Hey. I scanned the shoe print into the computer.
Cool.
Microcell mold of an impression? Clever. Ran a few processes, enhanced it further, reversed it, and voila! Serial number SN21003.
Need something? I'll check. Yeah, here it is.
Alright.
Gotta love the net. Sold at a public sale at a cancer clinic about a year ago. No name, though.
Alright, Christ, I hate it when that happens.
What's up?
I'm just thinking. What if we look at these shoe prints, compared to this shoe print?
Devil's in the details, they say, and these don't make it a match. You should make sure you've got a match before you ask me for confirmation.
Damn it. I didn't know. Oh well.
Yeah? What do you need, guys? You got it. That's a good, solid lead. Make our entrepreneur pal look it up for you. Yeah, let's see if your suspect has anything else to tell us.
Reluctantly, I will honor your warrant and pray that you will remain discreet.
Alright. Oh.
Yes. With the credit card info, you should be able to track the person's identity on the computer.
Alright.
I've set up a search for you.
Got a hit. J.J. Thomas. Address and everything.
Alright. Let's go.
Please come in. May I help you?
Who with the crime lab? Would you mind answering a few questions?
Yes, it is. It's the home of J.J. Thomas. And I'm Claire Thomas, his daughter. If you're here to see my father, I'm afraid he passed away recently.
We're sorry for your loss, Miss Thomas.
What's this about, officers?
It's just a routine matter, but we could use your input.
Certainly. Bravely. He'd been fighting a long battle with lung cancer, and that's a war you just can't win. I hope I can help you, but I'm not really at my best at the moment. I was close to my father. I'm an only child, and my mother died when I was 5. Daddy was really all the family I had, and now I'm just sorting through things, putting a lifetime into boxes. I'm a little confused and just barely keeping it together. So, if we could make this short, I'd be grateful.
No problem. We just have a few questions.
Yes, while I settle the estate. This was my father's winter residence. The rainy weather in Seattle was hard on him. Last year, when he got worse, he moved here permanently, and I stayed in Seattle. I understand that you're just doing your job, but I'm afraid as vague as you've been, I can't see cooperating to that extent. Not when I'm under this kind of pressure. Maybe later if you can make the reasons for this intrusion a little more clear. From time to time, I'm his executor and sole heir, and I'm cleared to put charges on the corporate card. Why, yes I did, just the other night actually. Now this is embarrassing. Well, I guess you won't be surprised if I say I've been an emotional train wreck since Daddy died, and frankly, I've been lonely as hell.
Alright.
And I met a man at the casino lounge the other day. We had a nice conversation, and it seemed like there was this little spark between us, only, well, let's just say nothing ignited. Kinda came to my senses, and we did share a meal, but not phone numbers.
Alright.
Oh, that's an odd question. I'll have to think. I had an asparagus omelet, which is a favorite of mine. Really, I don't remember exactly what my, friend had. Frankly, he was nice enough, but awfully bland.
Damn. That's all the questions, huh?
Not much, considering it's only a partial. But if we can find a print that's more complete, maybe we can combine it into a single print worth searching for on the computer.
Alright, screw that.
What's up? We can't walk in and search on a whim. Give me reasons. Sure, let's get your suspect back in here.
So.
Miss Thomas, certainly. Lovely young woman. She's the daughter of the late J.J. Thomas. Very distinguished industrialist. Ordered her favorite, asparagus omelet. She was dining with a slender man. About 5'10", 5'11", I'd say. Perhaps around 40, 35 years of age. He behaved himself, but he seemed out of place, frankly. Ill at ease. An odd choice for a dining companion for the likes of Miss Thomas. I was honored to know him personally. He was much more than just a regular patron to me. A generous man, with a warmth that not all wealthy people, if I might be frank, display. JJ even sometimes had me at his condo, where we spoke of the arts and politics and business over martinis into the wee hours. He was a friend. I miss him dearly.
That's all we need right now.
Alright. I have no idea. Can we look in the apartment? No, we can't.
Yeah? What do you need, guys? Yeah, let's see if your suspect has anything else to tell us.
That's all I have to share right now.
No. Just thinking right now. Yeah.
What's up?
I'm just thinking at the moment. I think we missed something there.
Something else. Similar.
There we go.
Need something?
Yes. That print has been scanned into the computer for you.
There we go. We got 2 new prints here.
Well, it's not Vander Helen's prints on the wheelchair.
Caught in 4K Ultra HD.
Yeah? What do you need, guys? Sure, let's get your suspect back in here.
That's all I have to share right now.
Forget something? This guy? Measured him at 5'9" and some change?
Need something?
5'9", that's close.
Yeah, let's see if your suspect has anything else to tell us.
That's all I have to share right now.
Alright, Chef, no. Oh, we're a dead end here. How about we go and get some clues from our little...
Hey,
Man here. Oh. Hmm. Oh, I don't think.
What's up?
Just to
Electrostatic imprint lifter shows us what was on the
God, I
previous
forgot
page.
about it. Oh,
Handwritten,
shoot.
pawn shop, Ogden and 4th.
Just go to a damn pawn shop. I actually had no idea.
Open 24 hours, except when we arrive. Typical. This looks like the paper we analyzed. Same handwriting, same address.
Oh, sig phone. Damn it. I haven't traced it for evidence here. Could give it a grip though.
Hey. We've got some mitochondrial DNA from the smoker's mouth. I got a feeling this bud is bad for somebody's health.
That's the same guy as in the hangout. Probably waiting for the pawn shop to open. Which should be around now.
What are you looking at? Joe Nobody. What's yours?
Joe
Ward Brown, Crime Lab.
Joe Nobody.
You willing to answer a few questions?
Not unless you got a good reason to. That's it. That's all I got for you.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Well, this one's definitely not fresh off the rack. There's a better card in the deck for that. That's not right for this. You're close. Something similar. Something else. Similar. Try using a similar tool. There's a better card in the deck for that. A ring. Pretty grimy. This could be a family crest.
Yes. One of the things we look at on human hair is the medullary index, the ratio of the diameter of the medulla to the shaft. But the index on the one you found is quite high, suggesting a different animal. Judging by the scale pattern, I'd guess a cute little kitty. You might be able to determine the species by comparing it under the microscope to known samples.
Alright.
Pretty fancy meal for somebody to upchuck on such a scroungy jacket. The ever popular asparagus omelet, brie cheese. Light on the DNA, though, not enough to amplify for the computer. Can't think of much more to tell you about that. Found a gold ring under the gunk and grime. This crest on it would have made it hard to pawn. Pretty small, size 5.
I just realised what damn tool I needed. Oh, damn it. Hey, wait a minute.
Hey. I've done everything I can think of with that.
Christ.
What's up?
What am I missing from here? How do I combine? Actually, that's a good eye. Pointing. I can't even think about what the hell to do. Where's the... Okay. I have no idea. Hey. Wait a minute. That's a... Where's the bottle?
Part of a print, but it stops at the edge where the glass is broken. Even when you add up 1 + 1, we still come up a partial.
There we go.
What's up? Print's in the computer for you. You're welcome.
Don't quite have a match there. Check the little details when you're doing the comparison. Then, when you're sure, ask me for confirmation.
Oh, Christ.
Not quite a match. Make sure you look very closely for subtle details between them. Interpreting evidence isn't guesswork, you know.
Check again. Not that one. This one. Check this one.
Hey, a real lead. Let's track Sid down and see how vicious he is.
Need something? Looking at your case file, you could use more evidence that ties the suspect to the victim.
Get back to the pawn shop. That's, I guess, fair.
So what if I am? Member? Do I look like a member of anything? What if I did? It's junk. It's a piece of crap. I was done with it and I threw it away. Wear it yourself means so much to you.
That's all we need right now.
Yeah? What do you need, guys? You want a warrant? Check the time of death against any alibi this guy might have.
Check.
Sure, let's get your suspect back in here.
Wait, what?
That's all I have to share right now.
That's not what I wanted. Alright. Okay.
Not enough yet. Maybe find a stronger link between the suspect and the victim.
Yes?
Well, if you find it from there, you can definitely find... Wait, something... Couldn't find anything too far. Yeah, we check it already. Hang on, check it again. Yeah, we did check it. Okay, I'm gonna check something on the spent the hair. No. Definitely feel not. Oh.
Singapura. It's a rare breed. Is that a rich guy's pet?
Yeah, I definitely think of that. Yeah, let's check it. Where is the location? Wait, it's from Rich. If it's from Rich Girl, definitely from her then.
Yes, he did. You do come up with things, officers. She's around here, somewhere.
She in here.
What's up?
James?
Well, that's easy enough to check. Oh, yes, several to choose from. 7 through Nevada, but only 1 here in the city. Registered to a J.J. Thomas, Suite 3700, North Meadows Condos. Your case file tells me that you could use a stronger link between this suspect and the crime scene.
That can't be that much. Pretty far.
She ate the omelet, and her cat's hair is on the jacket. So let's see if she's hiding anything else.
That's it. Search warrant time. A search warrant for you.
Some routine matter? Look, I've been honest with
you. Yeah, sure.
All right, go on, go ahead. But make it quick. And please don't disrupt the things I'm sorting. There's so much work here with the estate.
That's all we need right now.
Alright. In here. Pick up a thing of that.
It's a burned document, a report or something.
Alright. Anything else in here?
Wakeman vodka. That's the victim's brand.
Ah. Is the victim your date or something? Something might be up. I think the Frenchman. Should we take the picture? No. We should check for it though, for some fingerprints. You're lucky, Ted Turner. So, James, are you...
Yeah? What do you need, guys? Not yet. Maybe try finding more evidence linking the suspect to the crime scene.
That's gonna be fun.
I don't have anything else to say.
Okay, we found vodka in here. What else are we supposed to look for? If there's a vodka... We should take the damn evidence to Greg, because...
The image enhancement and microscopy equipment is where that's going. Couldn't restore the whole deal, but I did stabilize some of the burnt paper enough to tell this is, or was, a private investigator's report, commissioned by the late J.J. Thomas himself. Trying to locate someone, it seems. Couldn't make out the name of the investigating firm, though. Even I'm not perfect.
Same cat.
Yep. Nothing new.
What's up? A stronger link between the suspect and the crime scene might get you closer to that warrant.
Oh, I feel like I saw something.
Now here's something Gris would love. Blowfly larva. Body fluids could have been cleaned up, but not before this little guy got himself out of the way. Little fella might be our new best friend.
There we are.
What's up? It's pretty mangled, so there's no point popping it under the microscope.
Alright.
But here's the good news. We tried a new technique for analyzing blowfly contents, and guess what we found? DNA.
No, not the damn microscope, but the DNA. Alright.
Looks like our homeless victim dropped by the Thomas condo recently. Interesting.
Something there. Now, do you believe me, Jim?
Need something?
A brass.
Claire Thomas spent time with our victim right around the time he was killed, and she had her dead father's wheelchair to cart a corpse around. This case is sounding solid. Let's invite her to our party.
Abandoned what? I don't think so. You people are completely out of your minds, though, so I can see how an insane asylum might fit in. I have no idea. He hasn't needed it much since his death. The hospital must have it. Check with them if it's important for some stupid reason. I would imagine I don't have much choice. Why not? If it'll help clear up this ridiculous matter.
That's all we need right now.
Yes. Hey, I scanned that print into the computer for you. I amplified and graphed that DNA of yours, scanned it into the computer.
Claire handled that wheelchair all right.
Bullshit. No, not the clock. The lava. The pencil, no. Definitely not the pencil.
Claire Thomas, our indignant suspect.
Damn. We are close. Come on, let's finish this damn thing.
Yeah? What do you need, guys?
Oh no, ain't that.
Sure, let's get your suspect back in here.
Lying? Why would I lie to you? All I did was have dinner with a guy who turns out to have been homeless. He wasn't dressed like a homeless man when he struck up a conversation with me in that lounge.
I'm sure he wasn't dressed in his street person attire when you dined together, but you made sure he was back in his rags when the time came.
I already told you. Nothing happened between us. I don't have anything else to say.
The fuck? We found... Jesus Christ. Go back to the house. This one's... There might be some evidence somewhere. Oh no. Okay. Oh shit.
Look, on his tie. Well, that's familiar. Remember the crest on the ring we found?
Alright.
Need something? Yeah, let's see if your suspect has anything else to tell us.
How did that asylum go out of business with customers like you waiting to get in?
Hey, roll out all the attitude you want, lady. You were in that asylum. Your fingerprints are on that wheelchair. Your father's wheelchair, which you used to dump the body.
What a stunning piece of evidence. My fingerprints were on my father's wheelchair? However could they have gotten there?
Well, then, why don't you tell me how your DNA got on the victim's clothes? He was in your father's condo, Claire. shortly after you were having dinner with him, right before his death. I don't buy your love connection. What's the real story?
You're reaching. You don't have anything.
We have everything.
You don't know a damn thing.
Who is he, Claire? Or who was he? Or should I ask, why was your father so intent to find some homeless nobody? A nobody with your family crest on his ring.
Why don't you come back when you've got your own theory? I don't have anything else to say.
Jesus Christ. Fuck off, game. But you know, shall we go back to our...
Sure, let's get your suspect back in here.
That's all I have to share right now.
What's up?
Yeah, we tried that.
Looks like that's not the restaurant owner's cookies tossed on the carpet. He must not be our guy.
What's up? Yeah, let's see if your suspect has anything else to tell us.
That's all I have to share right now.
Yeah, remotion. Okay, fuck me. Alright. Can we go back or something?
That's it. That's all I got for you.
Well,
Yeah? What do you need, guys?
messy as hell.
The link between the suspect and the victim isn't very strong yet. Might consider linking them better.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hmm. Hmm. God, I'm so fucking tired. I'm just thinking what the fuck I can do. Don't know how far ahead actually. Hmm. That I said. Do we check? Actually, no.
That's it. That's all I got for you.
I'm just thinking. Maps. Hold on. Fuck me. I'm just looking. Oh, and I'm just thinking. Ow.
What's up? Yeah, let's see if your suspect has anything else to tell us.
I don't have anything else to say.
Speak.
Hey.
I think we've already done that though. Oh, close. Hello, we've already done this. I don't know what we have left. What have we been missing from the damn place? Burnt piece of paper. Burnt piece of paper, what are we dealing with?
Nothing new to report on that.
Okay, we gotta find something. So. Just looking at it now. What do we have? We got a see that. Hmm. Straight glass fragment. Hasn't done. Just thinking what we can do. Truffle, eggplant, baked Alaska. I'm just looking. Hold on. Yeah, just thinking if we've done everything here. Which I don't think we've done everything. Remember. Hmm. Oh.
Don't quite have a match there. Check the little details when you're doing the comparison. Then, when you're sure, ask me for confirmation. I don't know. Not sure any of these are similar enough. Not quite a match. Make sure you look very closely for subtle details between them. Interpreting evidence isn't guesswork, you know.
What's up?
Need something? Sure, let's get your suspect back in here.
I don't have anything else
yes,
to
you
say.
fucking do. Yes, you do. I'm missing something.
Yeah, let's see if your suspect has anything else to tell us.
That's all I have to share right now.
I have no fucking clue, but I haven't missed anything. I got all the evidence here. Or maybe.
Yes?
Maybe.
Got nothing for you right now, partner.
Fuck me. There is nothing I can do at the moment. The game's fucking bugged or something. Hold on, let me try and exit out of it. And load back into it.
Yeah? What do you need, guys? Sure, let's get your suspect back in here.
I don't have anything else to say.
Let's call it and then go back into the game. Oh, God. What is with this damn game? I want to get off now. I want to get the fuck off. Don't tell me it's bugged. Oh, I've got to start again. Ugh, I hate starting again.
I don't have anything else to say.
Yes, you fucking do! I fucking cough it up before Okay, let's try and get all the evidence we have. So, oh fuck, I went too far. Al, you got anything to say?
Yes. Based on my measurements, it looks like a size 5.
Tell me that's enough.
Yeah? What do you need, guys? Sure, let's get your suspect back in here.
Tell me that's a good idea. Yes.
All right,
Al.
all right, all
It's
right.
Al. It's fucking Al.
My father?
Oh my god, Al.
I gave my life to him.
Yeah.
Living the way he wanted me to. Going to the schools he chose, taking the courses he picked, working for him, living with him, never marrying. And suddenly, when he's sick, he starts talking about a son. My half-brother. By his first wife. First I ever heard of it. And my father gets all misty-eyed and regretful. Oh, poor child ran off and quit college. Disappeared after he and my father had bitter words of some kind. And my father? He wrote the boy off. Kid was dead, far as my father was concerned. That is, until my father lay dying and gets all syrupy sentimental.
He wanted to find his son before he died and hired an investigator who found him right here in Vegas.
Street rabble. Only by the time my brother turned up, Papa was already dead. I decided to meet him. Size him up. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. We could run the company together and... Well, only when I saw him, he was... this vile, foul-smelling bum.
That ring with your crest? He'd held on to it, no matter how much he might have been tempted to trade it in for a meal or a bottle.
He was as sentimental as my father, I guess. Anyway, I cleaned him up before we went out, bought him a nice meal. And I told him I'd even see that he was given a fair settlement, and we'd even see about a position of some kind with the company. But oh no, straight from the gutter to greed personified. He was going to fight me for the inheritance, as the firstborn son. He shouldn't have done that. I was the chosen one, or I had been. He fell asleep on the couch. He'd had a lot to drink for him. I got on top of him. He was half asleep. But when he woke up, I kept him pinned, and I shoved that vodka down his greedy throat. He almost drowned on it, but I didn't let up. I didn't let up. Then he was dead, and somehow I got the new clothes off him and his awful clothes put back on. And that was when it hit me. What I'd done, what I'd stooped to. And that expensive meal came up, and it was horrible. But I got my act together, and I wheeled him out to the van, over to the asylum, and I just dumped him like the homeless parasite he was. What did he ever amount to anyway?
Nothing much, but look how well you turned out.
You know, seems every family has a black sheep. Sometimes it's a surprise who that black sheep turns out to be.
Oh. In Asylum, obviously. 5, a recent one now. And the same way Walt did. No, he didn't die. He got it. And a master ranking. So that is it for today. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like the content, and yeah, I'm gonna pop out now, so goodbye.